Greetings, gentlemen and ladies. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how to generate basically unlimited custom sound effects for your game. I'm over here at KlingAI, which is a video generation platform. That being said, it doesn't only do video generation, it also has this handy, neat, little nifty sound effects generation thing where you can basically type in requests such as, for example, the happy laughter of people. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything more interesting to say than people. But let's take a look here at some of the sound effects that I've been generating up just to show you some example. This will be a fairly short video. And of course, links for everything will be in the description below. So I started out with a laser gun effect. So every time you generate a video sound effect with Kling, you can say how long you want it to be, 5 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever. You might need to do a little bit of manual editing. As you can see, that's 5 seconds there, but in this case, it's only a little bit of the sound that actually gets used, so you have to do a little bit of cropping yourself. It's extremely inexpensive, by the way, to generate these sounds. I don't know how much exactly, but it's got to be like pennies, like, you know, a couple cents or something like that per batch of 4. Let's listen in and see what we got. Here we got laser gun. Those sound good. My only request was laser gun. I didn't say heavy laser gun, loud laser gun, you know, high-pitched laser gun. You could get really specific. What kind of laser gun fire do you want? In fact, for fun, let's try that. Heavy booming laser gun. Let's try that. See what we get. And let's continue to listen to some of the sound effects. So here's a howling wolf. Now the first one didn't come out very good, but I'm going to just show you a few examples. Howling wolf. So a little bit of what I found, a little bit of audio breaking, like the volume's getting too high and you're getting that crackling. But this one was really clean. And what I've actually noticed...
Okay, in this lesson we are going to be getting into...
Sorry about that. I was doing another video. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we've got machine gun. Let's check these out. So of course that is a rapid fire machine gun. If you wanted to just have a single shot, you could probably just go in there and crop out a little bit of audio if that's kind of the goal, or a couple of you know, microseconds in there. Let's listen to a couple more. Okay, now I was curious, and I haven't actually listened to all of these yet, but I was curious to see what you could do if you needed like some impact sounds, right? Like maybe your character's jumping and they land on dirt. Maybe they land on stone. Maybe they land on concrete. Collecting all those sound effects from like sound packs is an incredibly tedious process. So I was, you know, thinking for my own needs, I just want to generate exactly what I need, right? And then tweak it around to have it sound how I want it to sound. So maybe I need an impact on dirt. Let's see how we sound here. That last one was okay. The first two sounded more like wood. Let's listen to the rest though. Sorry for the echo there, I forgot to mute my mic, but those actually sounded super solid. Let's hear those one more time. Yeah, those are landing on dirt. Let's listen to a couple more here. That one was pretty good. So, you know, a lot of them sounded like landing on wood. Those would be useful for landing on wood or something like that. But these ones actually sounded pretty good. Like that sounded like dirt to me. So again, you get 4 tries. You know, you may need to generate up a few times before you get the sound you're looking for, but that's the beautiful thing. You can really customize what you want to create. Let's try these heavy footsteps ones. That's actually really great because you have micro variations between those footsteps. So if you wanted to create a more dynamic footstep effect that doesn't sound exactly the same each time, but was also really similar, you could crop out each one of those and have those as an individual footstep in your animation notifier or your animation notifies. Let's listen to a few more. I'll shut up. We'll listen to a few more. Ooh, there's that heavy, bassy footstep. That's kind of what I was thinking when I said heavy footstep, but that was it. That's actually just a cool sound effect. Nice reverb and echo. I mean, those are good. Those are good. You know, I like that. All right, jetpack thrust was the next prompt. Let's see what we get. That's very solid engine noise. Like for a sustained, fighter jet or something like that flying through the air. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's listen to a couple more. The last one had a bit of an extraterrestrial effect, but those two here, those sounded pretty good, especially that one I thought sounded quite solid. Yeah, that's basically what I hear in my head when I hear a jet that you're flying from within, you know what I mean? Plane flying overhead. Wow, that was great. We had like the propeller plane flying overhead. I didn't even think to specify what kind of plane, but you could definitely hear that. That sounded really, really realistic to me. Oh, that is so on point. Okay, couple more. Yeah, totally. Those came out really well. Monsters Roar. Okay, so you got a lot of creatures in your game, right? A lot of enemies for your players to battle. You got to come up with, hit effects, sound effects for their attack animations and all that sort of stuff, right? Normally, you're digging through sound packs all day long and trying to find something that matches, putting $50 here, $100 there, and just trying to get enough sounds together that kind of all fit theme. I was thinking, can we do monster roars? Let's see. Holy moly, we can. That one was actually kind of freaky. It sounded like a gluttural werewolf in the dark or something. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, definitely. Those absolutely work. Okay, happy laughter of people. Slightly psychotic, but basically, yes. Okay, slightly uncanny valley, but basically, sure. I don't know. I don't know if that one came out the best. Let's try our heavy booming laser gun because we listened to our normal laser gun, kind of high pitch. Let's see if it actually pays attention to that heavy booming prompt. Not so much there. No, I might need to refine that prompt. So like heavy booming laser gun with a lot of bass sounds, maybe something like that would probably. That's the beautiful thing, right? The beautiful thing about this is that you can listen to what you get and then come back and tweak it around and just like iterate and dial in exactly what you're looking for. Anyway, gentlemen and ladies, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Hit the link in the description to find your way over to Kling and yeah, start generating it up. Sound effects for your game. This is, in my opinion, a massive time saver. Not only that, a creativity unlocker to the next level. The tedium of sorting through packs of sound effects may be coming to an end. All right, see you guys. Oh, before I say bye, we got to listen to the heavy booming effects. There we go. Well, had a boom at the end. Well, there was a bassy boom. Definitely a bassy boom there. Okay, yeah, anyway, like I say, tweak and adjust and yeah, create your sound effects. Oh, so good. Okay, see you later.